Today I wanted to share with you how I use my project inserts and my mind map inserts. So let's get started. So I wanted to show you how I use these 3 cloth and paper inserts. I use them all differently, and that's why I had it in my notes section in my planner. And these are just samples that I made, but I have used it in this way. So first I want to show you the mind map, which is a very nice insert when you're breaking down something like my 2024 lineup. So here I would have like what kind of planners I would have, which is like the main EDC, everyday carry, memory, social, health, and then finance. I usually do this with the big notepad, but I'm just showing you an example of how I would use like something with a circle insert, and then breaking things down, aligning things up. And what I would usually do is, for memory, what insert would I or what notebook I would need, or what sections. And here my EDC, these are the sections that I use. And social, obviously I haven't narrowed down my 2024 lineup yet, so I'm still working on it, but this insert would be something I would use to break it down. And behind it I also wrote down like cloth and paper, since this is a checklist, what I would need to buy from that site. And I usually buy all my inserts during Black Friday. That's where all the savings are, so I have to narrow all of this down by Black Friday. And here I have Amazon, which for my memory I usually use Stalogy, but we'll see. I'm thinking of using the cloth and paper notebooks, but I'm still debating it because I do use the Stalogy 2 years in a row now, and I kind of like it being all in sync and the same yearly, so we'll see. And for the research part, I just wrote down all the stuff that I have, because I do like some cohesiveness when it comes to my planners and stuff, like color wise or how it looks. Like I had the vinyl planner and then my health planner, and I had this sticky note to match it, but as you can see, it still matches my foundations planner, so I kind of do it that way. So these are just a breakdown of what planners I have, so I can go through what I can use for that year. For this, you can also do your vision board, which is like goals and stuff like that. You can do 2024 and for your family goals, your self goals, your health goals, your social media goals, whatever else goals you have. You can just break it down what you want. Financial goals, save this much money, put away, I don't know, whatever, emergency fund, something, you know. Health, lose this much pounds, eat healthier, whatever. And you could also break it down to like, what do you need to buy to get those goals and lined up. And research is also, what do you need? You can break it down even more, like what do you need to do every 3 months, every 6 months, every year to get to those goals. So those are just 2 examples that I would use this mind map for. There's obviously a lot of ways you can use this, but that's how I would use it, breaking things down in portions. And yeah, for this I just used a pencil and this highlighter that came in one of the sub boxes, if you were wondering. For this project insert, which is a little bit more broken down, I'm just doing like first day of school, and I wanted to make a sign, obviously, for my kids. You know, it's mandatory to have first day of school signs nowadays. And I wanted to decorate my front porch. I've never done this, but I do love decorating like for fall and stuff like that. And I saw like a teacher decorate her board with like a pencil and a crayon, like sharpener shavings and stuff like that, and eraser, like obviously giant sizes. So I'm thinking of doing that. So I have the what I would need, like noodles, a party hat for the tip of the pencils, or a paper cone that I could just make. The shavings I could just cut out and make an eraser and a sharpener. So I'm thinking of doing that. Obviously, we'll see if time allows us. And I just wanted to note, I wanted a picture of all 4 of my kids, all 3 of the kids that are going to school, which are the boys, and individually with their signs. So that's how I would do it, like little crafts maybe. Or I have another example, which is my bedroom. I just had bought a comforter and sheet set, so I just wanted to change it up a little bit. I still need a throw pillow and a throw blanket, and I'm leaning towards like a taupey color, because I have all our sheets in white with a satin pillowcase for like a smaller pillow that we use, and I wanted a throw to be like the same color but a little bit more patterned, and our throw pillow to be patterned and decorated too. So sorry, my baby's right here with me. But so this is another way of like focusing on our bedroom or a little house project. You can use this insert, especially a small one. It's not something like, oh, you would decorate redoing the whole room, just like a part of it, you know. Here is another way I would use this insert. Is a goal oriented insert. This is my reading goal for this year technically, and I wanted to read 24 books, and I would write down like what I should do, read 2 books a month obviously, and track it through Goodreads. And my books, I get it from Libby, Amazon, or library. And for the ideas, as a reward, I would buy a Kindle if I reach my goal. So those are the things that you can use this insert for. I'm sure there's other stuff, you know, that you can use this for, but these are 2 ways I've used it, or 3 ways I've used it. And again, just pencils that I used. And for this one, I just used a washi tape and a sticker, and I actually just drew a circle to be white, so you know, you can see the color scheme and stuff like that. For the last project insert, this is the one I've used the most. I was the class mom at my son's kindergarten class, so I threw a lot of the parties. And for me, I would do like let's say Halloween party. We would have a craft and games to play during the party, and I would just list things that I would need to do, like email the teacher regarding the date and the time of the party, email the parents for food donations and what kind of food I would want them to bring, and let them know allergies and all that stuff. Make a Sign Up Genius if you guys are familiar with it. And here I would email volunteers. I know we're allotted 3 volunteers, so I would email these moms. And here are the checklists of like, if they emailed me back that they can volunteer, I would just check it. If the teacher emailed me, or if I emailed the teacher, I would just check that off. Here's more stuff. Email PTA, craft prep, which we always do a craft, and I would just I would be the one to do it usually, and I would have the parents bring in the food and stuff like that. So I would buy the paper plates, like cut out spider bodies and stuff, and get the pipe cleaners and provide the strings. And I would also do the game prep. I've done the bowling thing where I just get little cups and like a ball. We did like a snowball before, but you can do like a pumpkin ball, like, you know, you get at Target and stuff like that. So you can do a bowling. So I would prep all of that. verify the donations, make a playlist, just things that you would have to do for the party and stuff. And here I thought this was like perfect, because it's a timeline basically. And here's when the party started and what we would do: set up food. This is when the kids will eat, set up crafts, and this is when the kids would craft. I'm sorry, guys. And then here I would set up the games and then play the games. And I know sometimes the kids don't like playing games, so I would always have music, and so they would you know, I would just jot that down. And I also have the jobs for the parents down here. And then we always have the Halloween party. I meant to write Halloween party. I was distracted with my baby. Actually, Halloween. Oh, I wrote down in pen. Halloween parade. So that's how I would use this. And you could use this for parties and things that are, you know, like more dated, breaking down like an event. If you had an event, even for work or for your kids' birthday parties, any little event, I think it's perfect, especially if you have to email people, get a hold of caterers, cakes, dessert, you know, decorations and stuff like that. Anything with a timeline, I think this is a perfect project insert. So with my baby getting cranky, I hope you guys like this video. If you want me to do more inserts that you've gotten from Cloth and Paper, let me know if you want me to do more like this, and I'll show you how I use some inserts that I have. And yeah, hope you like this. Bye.